Hello, I'm near Slaley again today. I'm going to finish off the tarmac part of the lead road and then head up to Dukesfield where the old lead smelt works used to be. It's extremely windy today, hence I'm busy taking this film footage inside the car, because outside the car you just won't hear me. I'm not exactly sure what the wind speed is, but it's pretty wild out there and it's pretty cold. So I'll get started on finishing off this tarmac part of the lead road, and then we'll head up to Dukesfield's old smelt works. Okay, let's see if I can do this before I get a big blast of wind. When I get to this point, behind me there, this is the lead road. I'll show you. There's a bit of a junction here. I can go straight on, which is officially still the lead road, but it's unlikely that the horses went that way. From everything that I've read so far, the horses went to Dukesfield first and then onto the lead road. So this bit here is a bit of a red herring, I think, that goes through the roads. So what I'll do is I'll follow the junction behind me to Dukesfield where the smelt works was. However, the amount of rubbish that's being dumped here is disgraceful. That's the track that looks as though it was the lead road. But the lead road there, you see on the road, bends you see. Got my finger there. See the road bends down that way, which goes to the smelt works. That's where the ponies came from. So we're going to follow the road, this road here, to Dukesfield Smelt Works. Now behind me there is Dukesfield Hall. This was where the agent used to live for the smelt works. And then this smaller house here, this smaller building. Now the pack horses used to stay in the bottom of here, and the drovers used to sleep on the top. Behind me is what's left of Dukesfield Lead Mill. And those arches used to carry the flue from the smelt works. Well, the smelt works is now gone. And it used to carry the flue up the hill there. And then used to clean out the flue to get silver deposits. And then after the lead was smelted here from the ore, then it was made into bricks, and then those bricks were carried to Bladen to another smelt works where they could extract silver much better than here. But this mill here has been a mill on this site since 1600s or 17th century, and this mill itself, this lasted up until the early 19th century, so 1835 according to the sign. So it lasted quite a while. And then obviously with the invention of like the railways and what have you, the leads ore started to be travelled by the railways, and also they were busy building smelt works closer to where they were extracting the ore in the mines, So if you go over the Allendale Moors now, you'll see the big chimney stacks from the lead works. These brick structures here used to be full of like straw and sticks and what have you, and then the smoke used to be passed through these bricks, and the deposits from the lead smoke used to like land on like the brush, what have you. There used to be like silver deposits and small lead deposits, so that nothing was wasted. There's two of these brick structures on either side of the main chimney flue. Smoke passed through them and then up onto the main chimney. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's snowing. Beautiful weather. I'll give it a few minutes to let it pass. Now this here is the remains of where the water wheel would have been. So like the water wheel would have been in here. And then over here you would have probably had the main building for the smelt works. And this water wheel would have powered the bellows for the melting of the lead ore. And then there's the chimney flue arches. Top of the arches is grass, and amongst the grass are some deep holes into the structure, so that's the reason why I don't walk on top of the arches. But, and obviously don't want to cause any damage to the arches, they're very old. Here's where the remains of an old weir was. And now this weir would have made a dam. You can see there's quite a large pool on this side as well. And that would have channeled water from Devil's Water, which is what this burn's called, this stream, It would have channeled water from here to power the water mill, that would have worked the bellows for smelting the lead. Okay, these are the ruins of the original red lead mill. That's where they used to smelt red lead, which is used for making glass. And there's the current red lead mill. That small holding. Okay, I'm taking shelter inside the telephone box because the wind's wild outside. I'm at Whitley Chapel now, and two of the main lead roads, at least two of them, maybe three even, converged at Whitley Chapel. And so when they came over from Allendale, or Allen Heads actually, when they came over from Allen Heads, they came over on two main tracks. One was called the Long Drag, and the other one was called Broadway, and then they converged on Whitley Chapel before going on to where we've just been at Dukesfield Lead Mill. So the next part of the lead road will be going over the moors from Whitley Chapel. Now, one of the older tracks is called the Carrier's Way. Now, the Carrier's Way skirts along the side of Slaley Wood and then goes down near Blanchland before cutting across to Killip Mine. Now I'm going to be taking Isla to Killip Lead Mine shortly, so I'll be doing a video for that, no doubt. But trying to work out the logistics of it. The Carrier's Way is just a little bit too far to go there and back, so I'll need two cars. So I'm going to have to try and work out something out for that. However, I'm going to have to try and work out as well, I think that it might be possible to do the Long Drag up to Allen Heads and then come back on Broadway. Well, I need to look on the maps just to make sure that's possible. But the Carrier Way is just a little too far for me to go there and back comfortably. I could probably do it, but I wouldn't enjoy it. So I'm going to see if I can work out some way of doing that. But eventually I'll do all of the three main routes. Now there's another route which goes to Allendale and then goes on to Coldclough. That was formed part of the Isaac Tea Trail, and that was called the Black Way. So we'll have a look at that one as well. but I don't think that one was such a significant route. I think the main routes were the Carrier's Way, Broadway and the Long Drag. So thank you for coming with me on this walk. Now it's just road work from Whitley Chapel back to Slaley where I left the car. Nothing much to see, so I won't be doing any more filming. But thank you for coming on this walk, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one when we start going over the moors where it starts getting really interesting. Thank you.